Thursday afternoon, everybody. Lead meteorologist John Choquette back at it again here at the Hail Palace for our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast. If you didn't see yesterday, Derek did the forecast with the missing legs. Since we had a 5-star map, Derek tends to jump in on those. But anyway, here for our forecast today, sponsored by C3 Group. And yes, you can return to blame John. Make sure you have your notifications set up. So, especially the past 2 5-star maps we've done happened at about 2 o'clock in the morning. It's really important to have those on there so when you wake up in the morning you can see all the text that we send out for big hail, the new maps, where we're mapping, etc. So make sure you have that set up on 1, 2, or all 3 of the options that you have for those notifications, whether it's on your phone, on your email, or on your desktop computer. And of course, any regions you want to be notified for that fit your business needs, whether it's just a city, metro, a whole state, or the entire country. You can do all of that here on your page on hailtrace.com on the desktop computer. You can't do it through the app just yet anyway. Here's your forecast for today. The majority of the risk, honestly, where the best storms are going to be, I think are going to be north of the U.S. border. I think we're going to be up in Canada today. Unfortunately, also, there are just like North and South Dakota, very few people in this section of Canada. Winnipeg is off over here somewhere in here. I don't know the exact geography of where all the cities are located in Canada as well as I do in the United States, but it's off too far. The risk is too far to the west for Winnipeg and too far to the east for, I believe, Regina is around here somewhere. So, yes, so Canada risk, but there is that chance for some hail as well. A little south of the border, I think Minot, North Dakota is probably Minot. They have a 15% chance, seeing up to 3-inch hail, maybe even upwards to softball size hail. Could be some really intense storms today. It's unfortunate that it's just going to be hitting pretty much nobody. So it's going to be probably a pretty storm chasing day. Possible some decent tornadoes, really big hail, but in terms of impacting folks, not very high, very low chance of impacting people. 10% for Bismarck. 2% for Rapid City, off chance a storm can get going there. By the time storms get over to Fargo, probably going to be a line of storms. It's not going to be doing much in the way of hail. And then further off to the east here, we have another hail threat, another overnight threat, unfortunately, for Heather, who has to keep pulling all those all-nighters. Lots of coffee and energy drinks to get us through this particular part of storm season here. Anywhere here in Wisconsin, I think storms are going to form after about midnight through about 3 o'clock in the morning. Could see some quarter to half-dollar size hail in there. Fairly isolated and fairly elevated. So storms, I think, will probably have a hard time making more than ping pong ball size hail. And that's places like Green Bay, Appleton, and even towards the Madison area. Oh, and I'm getting a phone call from the boss man, and he must have not noticed that I'm doing my video right now. Derek apparently wanted to do a little bit of a cameo appearance on that one, I guess. But I'll answer that afterwards. Anyway, here's our forecast for tomorrow. We have 2 areas that we're looking at. This is a preliminary forecast. Can hail damage on a moose be removed by PDR? Maybe. Anyway, the preliminary forecast for tomorrow, we got 2 areas we're looking at in particular. We're looking at the Front Range. We could see some hail happen there, up to some 2-inch hail possible with the strongest storms. We're going to watch and see if they're going to form right off the mountains by Denver, kind of like that Fort Collins storm, or not Fort Collins, Colorado Springs storm, or they're going to form further off to the east. We'll have to pinpoint more of that tomorrow, but it looks like there will be some storms coming off the Front Range for tomorrow afternoon, and we're also going to be watching storms form near the Minneapolis area tomorrow. This is going to be completely dependent upon what happens today up here in Canada and North Dakota, though that'll leave some outflow boundaries for storms to redevelop later on in the afternoon, and we'll see if that happens to be near Minneapolis or just to the west or maybe even just to the south. We'll pinpoint that for you guys tomorrow, and those storms will progress to the south and east and give you some chance for some hail across Wisconsin as well. So that's what we're looking at in the next couple of days here. We'll probably have some more hail going into this weekend, and after that, I think next week's going to be fairly quiet. The ridge just keeps building more and more, so we're going to have the chances of hail shift more into Canada and less here in the United States. So with that, I'm going to wrap things up for you guys. Going to jump into talking about Facebook here, make sure you guys follow us on Facebook if you haven't already. Chances are, if you watch us every single day, it's your first time coming, hit that follow button, hit see first, so you don't miss any of our forecasts. Even if you are signed up for notifications, sometimes you miss them, or you're kind of busy, you're on the phone when they come in, you don't see them. And if you see our posts first, that live coverage during storms that aren't happening at 3 in the morning, or our daily forecast, or even just posts about maps that we have or anything else that we find interesting here at HailTrace, all pop up at the top of your news feed. And in comments, questions, or concerns you may have that maybe we didn't answer on a Facebook comment, or you're watching this video after the fact and you have a question, give us a call at the number on the screen, email us, or go on hailtrace.com and you can answer some questions that you might have about our service there. And of course, you can message us on hailtrace.com through intercom, little blue icon, lower right hand corner of your screen with a speech bubble in it. Click on that, sends a message out to everyone on staff. Another shout out to C3 Group. Check them out. They have a link in the description of this video below here on Facebook. Go check out their Facebook page, give them a like, and say that we sent you. Have a great rest of your Thursday, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. unless, of course, there is a large hailstorm going on in, I don't know, somewhere else surprising, I guess, because there's not really that big of a risk today. I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Have a great rest of your Thursday, everyone. I'll talk to you later.